from your phone. Oh, there. You're right when you said that. Of course. Son of a bitch. Sure. You son of a bitch. All right. It says that we are live.
We're live, pal.
Oh, my.
Make sure the door's locked.
It's a Shut Up and Fight episode, right?
Yep.
All right. I want to make sure I got the right fucking link this time.
You want another water?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And a beer.
You want a beer?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Go to the post, create a post, paste. We are live.
Estamos en vivo.
I'm going to drink the exact beer you gave me out of common courtesy.
Oh, yeah.
And in turn, I'm going to give you this.
Ooh, the Trooper.
Iron Maiden.
Oh, yeah.
Fyter? Yeah, that's how they spelled that, right?
Yep.
Good fight. Good night. Remember that?
I never get tired of that. I thought they were supposed to bring that back.
Yeah, they never did. Bullshit.
That's all right.
All right.
Are we ready to rumble?
I believe so.
Big mistake to wear white. My belly's all hanging out.
Hi.
We're going to plow through these headlines like Arnold does on a weeknight.
Oh, yeah.
And newsfeed shared. Okay. What was it? 383?
Yes.
All right. Live from the landing strip in Houston, Texas. It's the 383rd. That's not an 8. That was a 2. 383rd edition of Houston Wrestling Radio. This is Abel.
This is Chris.
This is Arnold.
And thank you so much for tuning in, joining us. We're a little bit late. It's okay. If you're watching this live, yeah, it's my fault. Whatever. If you're watching this live, cool. Log into your YouTube account. That way we could see you. You could say hi, fact check, talk shit, whatever. I'll look at you here on the app and I'll involve you as best as I can in the show. If you're not watching us live, that's okay. You can still interact with us on Facebook, facebook.com/Houston Wrestling Radio. Boom.
Boom, shakalaka.
I'm going to snap my fingers and I just want both of you to blurt out. What the fuck do you do with Jimmy Uso after this new DUI?
Put him in the Uso Penitentiary.
I'm good at softballs. Abel, resident straight edge member of the show.
He doesn't need any pushes anymore.
No.
Did you watch last Friday?
No. Yes, maybe. I don't know. What happened?
He's there.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, I know. Well, you're asking what
Did
they
you
should
catch
do.
when he?
Guess what's gonna happen this Friday?
He's gonna have a
right here in Houston, Texas.
He's gonna fucking wrestle and then drive home. And
Did you
then all of y'all have to
catch
drive
him
home.
when he broke down a little bit though?
Who broke down?
So he went in for like a hug, like, come on, we got you, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And like Roman hugged him.
Oh, they were them. He was in the middle.
Yeah, and he just goes, you just saw like he like
They
started
got him.
crying. Yeah, they got him. But I mean, I don't think he deserves any push because that's very, very irresponsible. But he's a human who needs help. So I can't really go that far on the whole judgment because I mean I'm fucking drinking right now. Wait. Cheers.
Did anybody care that Tegan Knox returned?
I cared a lot. The Tegan Knox and Shotzi and Knox. People hate the name. I like the name. It's like Hobbs and Shaw. It's like really like, hey, you know, kibbles and bits. You know what I mean? Like it's 1 and 2. It's very easy.
Uno y dos.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's boom and boom. It's a good time because sometimes people have a name like you know they put two people together as a tag team, and they're just like, oh, that's so what and so what, and like two names or whatever. Yeah, but
Este puto y este
mierda.
But these roll out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shotzi and Knox. It's just aesthetically ASMR very good. And plus I'm a huge fan of both of them, man. Tegan Knox is so fucking good. She's very injury prone. Man, she's 3 torn ACLs back to back. But fuck if she's not damn good in the ring. And Shotzi Blackheart, man, I'm a fucking Shotzi mark. She's so good. She's so talented. Like her attitude is the shit. She's good in the ring.
Yeah.
And I'm scared to death every time she fucking wrestles, though. She's crazy.
You gonna shut him up?
Show me up.
I love Shotzi.
Oh!
I love Shotzi so much. God damn. She's a breath of fresh air. I get it in the ring. Yeah, she's a little green. She could get a little sloppy, whatever. Fine. But her character is on point. I fucking love it.
You want her in your ball pit, don't you?
Yes.
The
Yes.
tag team with Ember elevated Ember, strangely enough. And I love the aesthetic that they both had. Like, they really started to fucking meld as a team. And I was like, man, this is great. This works. Boom. Yes. Fucking love it. Tegan comes back on NXT, and I'm like, all right, whatever, Tegan. Yeah, I don't care.
I thought it was Kurt Cobain.
And then Tegan shows up with Shotzi. That's not her tag team partner.
Or so you think. First takeover that she was ever at, Tegan Nox and Shotzi Blackheart. SmackDown last year, Tegan Nox tagged with Shotzi Blackheart. This is the third time they tagged together on a major show. So you're just nitpicking now.
No, I mean, maybe I'm nitpicking, but I just don't like it. Why? Because I feel like all that work that you gave extra shine to Ember, and Ember was already elevated, but she got elevated more by somebody that's an up-and-comer, and now I see them both on the same level, and then you break them apart.
Did you watch NXT this week?
Yes, I did.
Ember shined on her own.
Ember did shine.
And that rub she got with Shotzi is still there.
Yeah.
Everybody won.
But what I had said when it was Ember versus not Tegan,
Raquel?
the other one. What's her
Dakota?
name? Dakota, right. Yeah. I was like, oh, they broke up Ember and Dakota, and they broke up Shotzi, or they broke up Tegan and Dakota, and they broke up Shotzi and Ember. It's like, oh, on NXT, it's the battle of the Genettis. That sucks.
But see, I don't think either one should. I think, and both of those tag teams, Dakota, fire. Shotzi, fire. Ember, fire. And Tegan Nox will be women's champion by the end of the year.
And here's the other thing.
You know
Asterisk on WWE Battleground, not in the ring when she has to use her legs. I'm just waiting for the DNA test on Maury that she's the kid of Kevin Nash.
I'm just saying. It could happen.
I mean, you want a tag team that's true to form? Tegan Nox, Chelsea Green.
Now that makes more sense. And I could aesthetically, they look like they could be a team, but like there's not
fall apart.
Race card.
No,
Share
it's
each
not a
other's
race card at
bones.
all. That's not a race thing. It's just their fucking aesthetic, right? It's just
What's
like-
their aesthetic?
They're linky. Chelsea's a little taller and linky.
Oh, Tegan not
Like-
linky at all. Just thick.
yeah, and they're both like
Tegan,
trying.
I mean.
I don't know. They're just trying to be like traditional American. Like they look, like a regular wrestler, but not quite a generic build-a wrestler kind of thing. But like fucking Shotzi and Ember, they had a fucking aesthetic with the weird like kind of where the freak chicks,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But
we
now
weld and drive
And
tanks and
they-
shoot people in
yeah.
the
They were
balls.
NXT
Yeah.
tag team champions.
they were.
What else did you want from them?
I wanted them to continue to be NXT Tag Team Champions or get called up to the main roster and be a team together.
The correct answer is you wanted them to be the WWE Women's Tag Team
And what good will that do?
Raw, SmackDown,
Who are the
and
women's tag team
NXT.
champions? That's enough time. You don't know. It doesn't matter.
Natty and the other
It
chick.
doesn't matter. I would have accepted Shayna and
Tamina.
I would have accepted Shayna and Nia too.
But that also proves your point. We would have cared if it was people that we would have invested in.
we wouldn't have cared. Once they got, if they say the tag team on the main roster, they'd just be another tag team on the main roster.
Well, then why you could put that same fucking argument to these two now with
Yeah.
Shotzi and
I don't like that they're a tag team. Like I like the fact I'm
You like the parts, you don't like the whole.
exactly. Like, I'm not happy. I like that they're.
He likes poles, plural.
I like that they're on the main roster, and I'm a fan of both of them. Do I think they're gonna go high and like far? And no, only because tag teams don't go far in WWE. Well, women's tag teams don't go far.
right. I don't like them together as a team. If we were gonna do a team, you may as well have kept the team that you have. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. They should have debuted.
Yeah.
And because Tegan Knox, she came back to do the time thing, and of course, that fell apart, and they scrambled after Bayley tore her ACL. I mean, they said, "Hey, we got to pull some people up there."
Yeah.
So,
which injury is more damaging to the company? Bayley or Walter?
Bayley.
Defend yourself.
Because Walter is not in WWE; he's in NXT UK.
I agree.
Now,
more people,
Yeah,
more people know about Bayley than they know about Walter. Yeah, we like Walter a lot.
Yeah,
but the regular casual WWE
half the
fan,
people at SmackDown tomorrow aren't gonna know who Walter is.
Yeah. Bayley has a higher profile.
I am one of the very many people that are going to SmackDown tomorrow that are going to be disappointed that Bayley's not there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She was the fucking MVP of the pandemic era, and she does not get to enjoy the fruits of her labor. One, she already got fucked on WrestleMania by not being in the ring, and two, the week before she gets to wrestle in front of live crowds again, tears the ACL out for 9 months.
At least,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, fuck, Tegan Knox wasn't out for that long with this ACL. She was out when
this one.
I think she went out in November, December of this year.
How many ACLs do you?
2.
You have 2, and she broke 3 of them.
Yes. Science and math.
Okay, here we go. We're finally getting an opinion out of this one.
Wasn't champ. She probably wasn't going to be champ again. On that roster, and there's no guarantee that draft's coming up. What would you have done with Bayley?
Ding, dong, hello.
And then what?
That's it. How long has Miz TV been a fucking thing? Keep it going.
Yeah, but in the last 3 years, what rivalry has the Miz had? Miz TV's there, but what does it do? Like, who is it elevating? What is it doing?
Anybody who's on it.
Right now, Walter's got the longest reign of any WWE title on the company.
Of the brand that nobody cares about.
It's still WWE regardless.
I mean,
they're building up to the rematch with Dragunov, which was almost our match of the year last year.
Was my match of the year.
And chances are that would have been the takeoff of Dragunov.
Of course.
So when you have an injury that derails championship plans, that like you're mentioning is a brand that can't afford any more misfortunes. I think that's the bigger deal. SmackDown over there, right? And I like Bayley's heel. She's probably one of the better heels since the pandemic.
Yeah.
SmackDown will survive without Bayley.
I love how
will UK survive without Walter?
No,
probably not.
That's why the bigger deal is Walter.
Yes, but the bigger in that pond, yes, but the big ocean, no. The big ocean is Bayley. That wreck shot for everybody. Like that fucking literally that fucked everybody's shit up. Her being up. I mean, it opened up more opportunities for other people. So in a way, it's kind of
Mm-hmm.
And look at the Miz. Towards ACL, he's been on TV every single week since. She can still do the ding dong, hello show.
Mm-hmm.
So
she technically still can.
Yeah.
So if she's not wrestling again, then why is it such a big deal? Is it big a deal as Walter Bayley's still going to be on TV every week?
Because of it.
Yeah. See?
You're right, but because of it, No. I'm not saying Walter's isn't catastrophic. It is. Exactly. What I'm saying is like,
let me get a chop real quick.
Yeah. It's NXT UK. I literally only watched when they told me to watch it because of that match. You know
Same.
What I mean?
Yeah. 2 weeks in.
2 weeks in.
You didn't watch last night. Did you watch last week's Dynamite in front of a crowd in Miami?
No,
I did.
Maybe I don't remember.
I did.
For once, we get to shovel him for a minute.
I did.
2 weeks in, what are you thinking about AEW storytelling in front of an audience?
Storytelling.
What's working? What's not working?
The crowd. Not working.
They're annoying you already?
Fucking annoying.
What?
They're fucking annoying.
What?
Exactly.
What?
Yeah. Like, come on. It's not the same. You're so bad about living in the shadow of WWE. Yeah, you're the same much of doing what chance? You're the reason why AEW will never be bigger than WWE.
Whoa, hot take.
Fuck you, Aaron. It's your fault.
It'll never happen because of that. You don't
Wow.
stop mentioning them in promos. You don't, and then like the crowd does their chants in the fucking thing. I mean, it's the equivalent of doing the whoop whoop too sweet on Monday Night Raw. It's like, it's stupid. You're stupid if you did that.
Alcohol.
Like,
he's in it.
And because
Red S. Arnold.
And it only is because, and that bothered me because I'm like, I'm trying to watch AEW. I'm trying to watch great storytelling. I give a fuck about a Darby Allin right now.
Yeah.
A guy who wouldn't be a blip on 205 Live right now if he wasn't WWE.
Yeah,
I give a fuck about it. Brian Cage. He's got the looks, but, whatever.
No.
I even care about bland ass Hangman Page. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You can do all this shit. He's still bland ass Hangman Page to me. He's AEW's Randy Orton right now.
Keep going.
Whoa.
Keep going. Women, are you a fan of the women's division?
In AEW? Not yet.
No?
I'm liking it. I mean, shit, their main attraction is a woman.
DMD. Yep.
Their main attraction.
Their biggest star
my favorite thing about AEW is Britt Baker. And that's not a slight on anybody else. That's saying she did her fucking job. And she got over.
Is it a personal attachment because your kid's a fan?
No, but it's a very good bonus. Like, my daughter loves the dentist, but she also loves the Mexican girl.
Which one's the Mexican?
The Narosa.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's fine. But no, dude, like, that's good storytelling. That's consistent storytelling. AEW storytelling, fucking great. The crowd is ruining them on their own. I won't say ruining. That's going too far by saying ruining them. The crowd is hindering
them. The crowd
them.
has their moments.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
Remind us
Aleister Black doing a promo, a good promo. Okay. Yeah, a decent promo.
Yeah.
And they're doing what chants to Aleister Black? Might as well start a wave. Might as well throw a beach ball. That's disrespectful.
God, I missed you, man.
It's just like, because I'm getting very passionate because I'm finally, I've always been posing about it. Because I'm a constant poser. I always say, yeah, I like AEW. And I watch matches that have already aired or that have already been, okay, well, let me catch up because I heard this is good. I'm legit like, oh, fuck, it's Wednesday. I want to watch Dynamite. Now, last night, I was fucking too tired to watch it because, hey, I got one of those jobs now. But I'll watch that shit later.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. I'll watch that shit later. But for the most part, I'm excited to watch AEW now because especially now they're back in front of a live audience. It's great. That shit with Jericho last week, the promo with Jericho, great. With MJF, my God. So fucking good. But, I mean, the fans are trying to, like, they're just trying to fuck it up. I don't. They're not trying to fuck it up. They're just fucking it up on accident. I'm giving them too much credit.
Crowd aside, 2 weeks in, make one change to AEW.
Tony Schiavone.
Whoa!
Trash.
Whoa! Not JR.
Nope.
Schiavone.
Schiavone. Keep Generico or whatever the fuck is Cybernetico, whatever the fuck his name is. The other guy.
Excalibur.
Keep JR. Schiavone gone.
Can I do a little compromise?
Go for it.
Okay.
Because there's a couple of them already, and it doesn't hurt to have another one. I would have Tony Schiavone be Britt Baker's personal ring announcer.
Yes.
Ring introduction.
Oh.
Yes.
Have him a personal interviewer.
That
have
is
him on
the
the
best
payroll.
thing that he does is
Yeah.
interact with Britt Baker. That's when I don't mind him.
Yeah.
Everything else, I'm sorry, but again, you got to understand. I grew up WWE kid, WWF kid. Never liked Tony Schiavone WCW.
Mm.
You know he was in WWE for a while, right?
Yeah, I know.
Just make sure.
No, I know. But what I'm saying is, in my childhood,
Yeah.
in my childhood, he was in WCW. Put butts in seats. Yeah, I'll never forget that. But he is just, I don't know. I've never liked his style, and even more now because JR at least, man, he's just a funny old man, dude. What did he say earlier? Balls something.
Balls everywhere.
Balls galore.
Balls galore. My God. You can just still deliver those one-liners.
WWE Dynamite.
What is... Well, that's fine. That's fine. You know what he did? He brought more eyes to Dynamite by doing that.
Did you just rant about, like...
Did you see the Young Bucks
WWE?
tweet? Did you see the Young Bucks tweet? We're going to settle the score next week on WWE Dynamite on Twitter.
I didn't. But like I said, that's... Okay, that's inadvertent.
Oh, okay.
These people were fucking like,
He's
what?
old. He's allowed to make a mistake or
He
two.
fell asleep on Monday Night Raw a couple years ago. Him and JR. I mean, him and the King.
Well, no, that was a heart attack with King.
No.
He's saving Shivani. What are you doing with JR since you?
No, I'm not getting rid of JR. I was just like, holy shit, you know, like.
Sorry, man.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I'll say it.
Okay.
I need to get JR off of commentary.
Okay, cool. Why?
Just remember that. Just
Mind you, I'm okay with that too.
Soak in the sentence.
Yeah.
We need to get JR off of commentary. I'm not saying throw him into a rocket and strap him to a rocket and shoot him into the sun. Just like Shivani should be personal introductor for Britt Baker, keep JR for those backstage promos. The
That one
pre-tapes.
was good with Darby Allin and Ethan Page. That was good.
I agree there.
He asks the question right, and then he knows when to scale back.
Yeah.
I get that. My thing is, besides that one mistake, what else has he done to warrant exile?
The day, shit, you could look up AEW botches on YouTube or Botchamania. He has some hiccups. He forgets people's names sometimes. He called Excalibur by his real name on commentary last week.
Remember also that the first time Nigel McGuinness was on NXT, he said Ring of Honor.
Yeah, I remember that.
People fuck up.
The first time JR has been doing this shit for 25 years. Okay.
Did you hear enough of his commentary in New Japan? Woo! Now talk about a fish out of water.
Yeah,
Motherfucker was skipping on concrete.
Yeah.
But again, he's an asset that has value. You just have to find the right way to utilize him. Even if
Where the fuck is Mike Tenay? Put that motherfucker in there.
Where is Big
Lord
Show?
Alfred Hayes.
Where is Big Show?
He alive?
Who's watched Elevation?
I don't.
Barely. I think I saw it once.
Are you gonna?
No.
So why isn't he on Wednesday?
I don't know if he's any good.
Rampage. Half of those shows are going to be taped. Are you going to watch Rampage on Friday?
Maybe not.
So then what are we going to do with Mark Henry?
I don't know.
You see what I mean?
Somebody gonna get the ass kicked.
Somebody gonna get their wig split.
Give me some match of the week candidates.
Darby Allin versus Ethan Page.
Yeah, I agree.
Post Bell.
The final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, so
Sounds good.
that match was good.
Excalibur's got his moments.
When it ended, I was like, okay. I would have ended it with more of a boom ending. It was kind of like, oh shit, you got it. But then, fucking, wee. Look, ma, no hands. Right on there. Now, great fucking aim. My God. No look and just right on.
He looked.
Oh, yeah. I didn't really. I was too excited. But I was just like, yeah, fuck yeah. Good. And it landed right, and it was a great ending. I didn't watch the match, but I heard Mox versus Machine Gun.
I'm surprised he went there first. So I'm going to steal his thunder. Last man standing, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens on SmackDown.
It was a good match.
And Sammy won.
And
he doesn't normally win those matches.
Yeah, there was finality to that
for now.
Because it's like it's
every 2 years we gotta bring it.
Yeah, we've been there before. Our man has told us he was gonna change, and he doesn't change. Yeah. So I'm just like, I'll temper my expectations with Sam because again, Sammy Kevin Owens to me, fight forever, that's fine. But you ain't gonna
not all the time.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna get a every single time from me. Yeah. So like that's why it was like a
poor Bianca.
Yeah. That's why it was like a it wasn't a it was a
I doubt he saw it. The debut of Idolo against Matt Sydal was pretty good.
It was crisp. I
thought that raised Seidel's worth.
Yes, I was gonna say
all the people that think they know about wrestling are gonna say that Andrade's lowering himself. No, he brought Seidel.
Yeah, everybody
it just depends
won.
how you want to look at it.
Everybody won in that
Look
match.
Cornette was all like, I forget what they call it. Andre, the idol, and but he just how you
now he's got to rename his move.
Yeah, don't call it his name.
No, it's like The Rock calling the Rock Bottom the Rock.
Yeah.
That's weird. Yeah. Robert, Portia, welcome.
What up?
Yo, Robert, man, what the fuck with this record store day?
Shivani sucks, right? Doesn't he?
Yeah. Robert says Big Show and Tony are great on Elevation. I'd replace Excalibur with Taz.
No. Calling everybody tomatoes. No. I'm fine.
Elevation is an okay show. 2 hours of 5-minute squash matches.
And that's what we got to keep in mind.
Isn't like
Monday,
Kate Conti like the superstar on AW Dark?
Monday, you have Being the Elite. Already, that's 45 minutes. And it has no wrestling whatsoever. And then you got Elevation. And then you got Dark. And then you got Dynamite. And now you're going to have Rampage. God damn it, Bobby.
That's a lot of content. It's you're WWEing yourself there, buddy.
Yeah, you ain't even got a fucking network.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, 6 months later. Guess what?
Well,
we got enough shit.
They're filming a bunch of shit for that network, apparently, which might saturate that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so who knows?
I don't need that much more AEW.
Any match of the week candidates, sir?
Now this might just be by default because I didn't watch enough wrestling this week, but I kind of enjoyed Natty versus Rhea.
You said that.
I did say that.
Yeah.
I told you that yesterday.
I thought you didn't drink.
Yeah, I didn't agree with you, but you said that.
I did say that. I told you yesterday.
I told you about a match from Raw that I really liked.
You did.
But I can't remember.
I can't remember which one.
But it was a men's match.
I've got the two of you here, and no one's gonna say Great American Bash.
See what NXT has done? It's a victim of themselves. It was Wednesday.
It was last week.
Not
Not last night.
Yeah. Yeah. No. See.
Did I watch that?
Or was everything too good that you can't pick a favorite?
That's what I was going to say. NXT are a victim of themselves right now. The standard is high, so when they meet it, you're just like
when everything is the priority, nothing's the priority, and if everything's up there, then it's all
So like
nothing stands out, and everything's the same.
But it's very satisfying. So you're not like.
Did that have the second ladder match with the?
It was the rematch. It wasn't a ladder match, but it was a rematch.
Okay,
that's a candidate.
Yeah.
Half of that show is a candidate for me.
Yeah.
LA Knight,
the
Grimy
girls tag team match.
Girls tag team was solid. MSK in the old folk home, that was pretty good for what it was.
You know what?
And quickly, you mentioned.
Hold on. Let's pause that, and I owe an apology to Tommaso Ciampa and the Toothless guy. Thatcher. That was some fucking great wrestling and storytelling. And they're moving on to a different story now, but
that's gonna be good.
Yeah. Did you catch the seed they planted already? Though, which WWE did it. Thatcher got bumped into Ciampa when he was pinning.
Yeah.
So I screenshot that for about 2 months and take over SummerSlam.
Yeah.
But I wasn't quite. That was a great fucking match. Match of the
Cole
weekend.
O'Reilly was better this time than it was that falls count anywhere nonsense.
Yeah, it was better than the long match. They had the unsanctioned match, and it was the only match that counted. So really, Cole was 1-0.
Between my finger.
And Cole made a point this week to say that.
Well, at least you didn't catch it in the whiskey like he did.
Is that what that is? I've been drinking.
Yeah, I've been watching you this entire time.
Fine. Protein.
That episode of The Simpsons, the Halloween special, where one of the kids is stuck dead in the fucking slushy machine, and Wiggum's like, "Oh man, why didn't you tell me before I started drinking this?"
I've been wondering what that is.
Yeah, it's a Nat.
Not anymore.
It's women's champion Nat.
It's a natty.
It's still there. You keep missing.
That's fine.
Damn fucking.
One out of left field. We didn't have time to watch it because y'all didn't watch Dynamite, so we're trying to fast forward through that. What might be my match of the week pick
is
Ricky Dicky,
Mike Bennett, Jonathan Gresham from Best in the World, pure title.
Oh,
that was interesting. Caught my attention. Pure title rules means that you only get 3 rope breaks. And then after that,
it was for a title.
It's a pure title.
It's the
pure championship. Same belt Nigel had, same belt Bryan Danielson had, same one. Ring of Honor.
Oh, okay. I was thinking
Ring of Honor.
No.
Ring of Honor, pure title. That was a pretty good story in it because that was my first experience in a long time of the pure title rules.
Yeah,
and it was really good. I liked it a lot. It's for whatever reason, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but maybe it's hearing a lot of podcasts complaining about little guys in pro wrestling that it kind of like brainwashed me a little bit. I for whatever reason, I couldn't get into Gresham. He's like grimy. He's like Bryan. He's like Punk in a sense because he's not that bulky. He's just thin. But Gresham's short.
Yeah.
But god damn, and Dragunov too. Like I'm loving Dragunov, but it took me a while to get there too. Because when Dragunov was fighting Cesaro, I wasn't a fan. When Dragunov first debuted and had those red glasses and did that, I wasn't a big fan either. But it took Walter Whoopin for me to invest sympathy in him. Gresham being the heel, it's hard to take him as a heel because he's going to be the underdog in every match. But at the same time, commentary did a good job of telling me that he won his last 10 title defenses. He won with 10 different finishes or submissions. The octopus. So he has different ways of making you break. The way they did with Ben, I think they did really good. Maybe a couple more matches might get me into again cutting out some fat in my diet and adding some protein, Ring of Honor protein.
Is that on Fight TV?
It's on the internet.
He's downloading it off of fucking LimeWire or some Napster bullshit.
Kazaa, motherfucker.
Yeah, gave his computer herpes.
Light.
Tomorrow,
SmackDown.
We're live, pal.
right here in Houston, Texas.
House.
The first crowd. On a scale of 1 to 10, how shitty will we be?
Oh, I'm be fucked up by fucking the first bell ring.
Are you gonna be chanting what?
Yes.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna do them a favor. You know what I'm gonna do? A-Dub. That's gonna be me.
You gonna wear your Hangman shirt?
Yeah. I'm gonna wear my Bullet Club shirt.
Which one?
The Hangman one.
Edge and Los Misterios against Bloodline.
Is that happening?
Roman and the Usos tomorrow. Anticipation level now.
20. You know what? Because I can finally hear in person. On this day, I see clearly. I've never seen Edge in person because
You weren't at Rumble?
No.
2020?
I
You
have no
didn't go?
fucking money. Ironically, my financial luck started after the pandemic.
After you lost your job, things started looking
the
up.
best thing that ever happened to me financially.
God damn.
But yeah, no, I didn't have a year. One,
The
Pyro, Edge. Two, Rey Mysterio. I've never seen
reuniting.
Never seen it?
Never seen Rey Mysterio live.
Reuniting. They were tag champs in the early 2000s.
They were,
SmackDown.
They were.
And then I get to acknowledge the Tribal Chief live.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been I say Bailey was the MVP, but he's been the best thing about
Roman Reigns right now is what The Miz was about 2 to 3 years ago, where his heel work was so good you couldn't help but like him.
Yeah, so good.
Are you cheering or booing Roman tomorrow?
I'm gonna cheer him.
No. You're acknowledging.
I'm acknowledging him. I
Yes.
said as much.
Yes.
I'm acknowledging you. I'm gonna salute.
I have a sign that says I acknowledge you. We'll work on that as soon as we're done.
I'm gonna be so close tomorrow. I'll get some good seats. This is kind of if you know, kind of. I'm gonna go to Big E. And I'm gonna salute him. If you ever listen to the New Day podcast, he goes on a rant every single time about his last name. He said, "I used to be Biggie Langston. People used to respect me. I would go down, people would salute. They salute me so stiff that it would curve." So I'm gonna try to see if he can acknowledge me.
All right.
Listen to New Day podcast every Monday. Fucking fantastic.
$5. This mofo gets arrested.
I'm getting thrown
for
out.
getting too close
I'm
to
getting
Big
thrown
E.
out.
He's gonna be so excited to be in front of
Shotzi. What are
Big.
you talking about?
Hi.
You sat with me at that ROW show where I got so excited and laughed so hard I threw up in front row. This motherfucker is gonna get so excited he's gonna throw up on Big E and get arrested. I threw in my shirt. Yeah,
He was yelling and going
I
on.
was laughing and I couldn't stop laughing and I started coughing and laughing
And something came up.
Blah.
Now it wasn't like
That's why.
a whole lot. It was like a little handful.
But it ended up crossing the rail. Was on the mat.
That's why Porsche was on the biography and that.
Actually, I'm on the documentary too.
On the A&E one.
No, the Legends Roundtable with JBL where he interviews Booker T.
Mhm.
They show clips of Booker T at the school,
And
I'm in there.
nice.
Well, if you're in
doing
there,
the
I'm always
workout.
right next to you. Oh,
During
during the workout.
during the fantasy camp.
Okay.
Throwing
Yeah.
up.
Oh, give me what you
Do you
want.
remember when Bret Idol threw up in ROW?
Oh my god!
Yeah, he was wrestling, and
he blew chunks.
Yeah, he blew chunks off the side of the
Nice.
apron. He tried to play it off like nobody fucking saw because he just came up to the side of the apron.
Oh my God, you should have said he's got a
Good choice, Robert. Good choice.
What did Robert say?
He's missing Record Store Day Part 2. He's going to be in Comic Palooza.
Oh, okay.
I'll see you on Sunday.
Britt
Find me
Baker.
on Sunday.
What day is Britt Baker going to be there?
She's going to be there all weekend.
All weekend? I thought it was only at one spot. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Bitch.
FR.
Fatal Four. Give me a number. Bloodline against the Mexicans and the bad guys.
7.
Because you're not going to be there.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to be there, but I'm at a 7 because ultimately it's a 6-man tag for nothing.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about Dominic. That's
why it's the Mysterios.
I thought you were calling Edge and Mysterio to come out with the mask.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, Dominic's performed in front of crowds before COVID, so this isn't going to phase him.
He has?
Yeah. With Brock and Ray in front of an audience before the Rumble.
Okay.
That was before the Rumble.
Thing?
Yeah. I'm at an 8.
Oh my God! Edge should come out as a conquistador.
8.
Uno or dos?
Right now, AEW's been extra fun to see what crowds are reacting to. I'm curious to see how we're going to react to Roman specifically. Edge, he was a face when he came back. He was a face when he came back, and then he had to turn heel because they stuck Bryan in the match, and now he's face again.
I don't think he was ever heel when he got stuck in the match with Bryan. I think he was more a tweener.
He was old man River.
Yeah.
He had grit.
He did have grit. Yeah, grit.
Yep.
I've got the Usos beating the Mysterios.
Yeah, sure. Why
not? So that they get a title match somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fatal 4-way. Rollins, Big E, Nakamura Shinsuke's son, and our favorite, Baron Corbin.
Happy Corbin.
Give me a number.
6.
Here you go. Win.
Corbin. No,
he has nothing to gain.
No,
the rest
Corbin's
of them
going to continue to lose.
Okay.
He's going to still do. Yeah, Shinsuke. Why not? Yeah, give it to Shinsuke. That way, the heel can go over in the main event.
You know how loud that bitch is going to be with his entrance
and his theme song again.
And his theme song because he got it back. He knew when to give it back to him.
Yeah.
Porsche says Baron kind of grew on me.
He's grown on me before the COVID. He was getting face reactions. He was getting face reactions for a while.
Yeah.
Because he was, again, like the Miz, he was doing his work so
if
good.
If you're such a dick, it works.
Yeah.
And forever, I was always like, yeah, he's a dick, but I still don't like him.
He's a human jack-o'-lantern, but I'm starting to like him. It's Halloween. You got to like him during Halloween.
I like Baron Corbin.
You got to sell your shares before Halloween.
I like Baron Corbin, and a huge Big E fan. That goes without saying with me. But Shinsuke Nakamura was Boog. Oh, my God.
Boogs.
And then, Shinsuke's got to win.
I'm at an 8.
Because
I want to see an interaction between Nakamura and Big E. They've been friends throughout most of this in like tags, but they're going to be against each other in this ladder match, Money in the Bank, and they're going to be technically against each other in Fatal 4-way. And I'm still on the hype train that Big E's winning the World Heavyweight title soon.
Yeah, he should win Money in the Bank. We'll get there. There's a fantasy booking if there's ever been one.
The main event.
That's not those aren't even the main events.
Bianca Belair against Carmella for the women's title.
Oh, that's the main event.
Somebody go.
9? No, 8.
Why are you dropping?
Because it's Carmella.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm at a 6 because of this Carmella. Yeah.
6.
And then that's nothing against Carmella. It's just I don't like this new character. She don't like this new character. She's said as much on a podcast. She's like they're trying to make this. I like being like the sassy fun girl, and it's working. She's doing.
Her intro is not for a G audience.
No.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not complaining. I'd be throwing ones if I was at ringside.
Yeah. No, it's just it was pieced together, and it's not nobody's fault. So
it's Vince's fault.
Yeah, but I mean, like if it was Bailey, I'd be at a 10 right now.
Well, you've convinced me. I'm at an 8, and it's all for me seeing Bianca as the women's champ getting the run. I'm gonna one of the few times that I'm gonna be like legit cheering to attempt to lose my voice will be during Bianca.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
cannot wait to see Bianca.
Okay.
And I've got Bianca
Winning this.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's not dropping it to Carmella.
No.
On an improv. Let's just stick you in there.
Now, first show back, us SmackDown. This is me hoping, but anybody think any comebacks? Any returns on a SmackDown on Fox
So
in front of people?
I saw something that was a little weird earlier today in one of the fucking Facebook groups. So I don't think it's true. But the suspicion or the rumor or whatever you want to call it was Goldberg's going to show up.
No!
Yeah, I know.
If this is them, just knock it over.
I don't want to believe it.
So I'm gonna be negative for a different reason. I think this show is like 40% full. There's no way they're gonna bring back a heavy hitter for a 40% full arena. No, they're not doing it. If anything, you're gonna see a pre-tape video or a commercial.
Full.
They're not even selling the top bowl, fool, and the bottom bowl's not even half sold either. So there's no way that we're gonna.
Today, there's like scattered tickets only left.
Yeah, when I was looking for tickets earlier today.
Top level's not open at all, though.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
So there's no. It's gonna be a pre-tape video that is gonna announce somebody. Cena promoting the Suicide Squad movie, and then a video that he'll be back next week in a better city.
So, but he is supposed to come back next week, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
Rumor. That sucks.
I'm gonna make this quick because we're cutting time, and you don't exist in this environment.
Porsche says I looked earlier today, Toyota Center. There was nothing.
Yeah.
On the Toyota Center website.
Give me a number. Kenny Omega against Sami Callihan for the Impact title in front of an audience, Slammiversary this Saturday.
They haven't.
I didn't.
Where?
I didn't.
Nashville.
Oh.
I didn't even know. 5. Sami Callihan.
7. Thanos collecting all the titles.
He already has that title.
Yeah, but
He's defending
it's
it.
forwarding the story that he's trying to get more.
Defending it. He already has it. No, he's keeping it.
Omega's winning it, obviously.
Yeah, Omega's winning.
One more.
Severn?
Deonna Purrazzo's mystery opponent for the Knockouts title. Who is it?
Oh, I don't know.
Make
the
a
fuck's-
guess.
Ruby Soho.
I'm thinking Ruby Soho.
Who the fuck is Ruby Soho?
Ruby Riot.
Oh,
It's a Rancid song.
Yeah.
Do
you think she got the same fuck up that Alistair did? Are you aware of the fuck up?
what?
When Aleister
So,
Black went to the main roster, they forgot to change his NXT 30-day non-compete clause.
Oh,
So,
from 90 to
90,
30.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know Chelsea. That sucks now. Chelsea Green got hers lifted, and then she broke her wrist. Like,
It must have happened a week ago because she debuted at Best at ROH.
Yeah.
Cut a pretty good promo.
And then broke her wrist.
yeah.
How did she break her wrist if she didn't wrestle?
Cassie or Jessica in Impact? Who the
Okay,
fuck
so
are you talking
today,
about? Porsche.
today both Peyton Royce and Kalisto made it official that they're gone. Like, even though they've been gone, but like I think they got their 90-day compete clauses taken out. Kalisto and Cassie Lee, which is Peyton Royce, they both got their shit official. Like the Peyton Royce is dead and Kalisto's gone.
You know what?
I prefer it to be Ruby Soho.
I'm gonna say it since we're filling this TNA gap here. If Flamita won the beat Rouge for the title, I'd rather see fucking Kalisto go to Ring of Honor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see him in Impact.
All right.
AEW's not going to sign him.
SOS, so the shit that the Sol or whatever the fuck his name is. That's what he's back to
Samurai
be.
del Sol.
Samurai del Sol.
Yeah. Here's one more. Ultimate X match for the X Division title.
Oh,
Josh Alexander, the champ.
okay. I like him.
Petey Williams.
Oh, I like Pete.
Trey Miguel.
I like Trey.
Ace Austin.
I like Ace.
Chris Bay.
Oh, yeah.
Rohit Raju.
Yeah. All right.
All 6 of them. Ultimate X.
Yeah. Damn.
9.
On paper, yeah.
9.
On paper, I'm at a 9. That sounds like that.
Booking wise, it's an easy way to get the belt off of Alexander since he's beating all these guys as a wrestling machine. And you can easily start a new storyline with Alexander and whichever Flippy Dippy takes the belt from him without actually beating him.
Yeah.
But I don't want it to be Trey. You kept Trey from leaving NXT for a reason. You had that run with him and Ace Austin and Trey's sexy ass mama, and you're not going to try to push him in the main card, like in the top tier card. Ace already had the title. Man, throw it back. I'd give it to Petey Williams. Give him a little run.
All right.
Petey versus Alexander.
Yeah.
With Petey as a champ would probably work. It could get me to. Well, I can't say it could get me to watch Impact again. There's so much fucking wrestling. Saban and Moose is also happening. That's got my attention.
Chris Sabin
and Moose.
There's an AEW.
Yeah.
Where's that? Chris Sabian.
Sunday. I'm gonna go right to the top.
Oh goddamn! We still gotta talk about Money in the Bank.
It should go fast. It's
Okay.
like 5
Ricochet, Riddle, John Morrison, and McIntyre from Raw. Kevin Owens, Big E, Seth Rollins, Nakamura Shinsuke-san on the SmackDown side.
Mm-hmm.
Those are your 8 sausages.
Mm-hmm.
Money in the Bank for the men's.
Mm-hmm.
Who's winning?
El Grande E.
Big E?
Big E. Not tall E. Big E.
Mm-hmm.
He's not tall.
It's girthy.
Yeah.
Girthy.
Okay. We're skipping the foreplay. What do you do with Big E if he wins the briefcase?
Have him win the title.
Have Kofi Kingston defeat Drew McIntyre.
Ooh!
Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
And have Big E catch Kofi Kingston.
Oh my.
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Oh my.
It's technically not breaking up the New Days. Fair is fair.
Oh my.
And he's go to SmackDown. Oh wait, no, he'd be the Raw champion.
You could cash in on either, right?
Yeah. They said it. You could. They've gone out of their way to say you can cash in on NXT.
Mm-hmm.
They've gone out of their way to say any championship.
Mm-hmm.
I like that idea. I don't think it's going to happen.
No, I don't want it to happen because they don't need to do that. I love the fact that they've done the New Day thing without a turn, like on each other.
But what if that's the catalyst?
It's all fair and game.
I wouldn't have Big E cash on Kofi, but I would have Big E cash on Lashley after Kofi loses. One of the better storylines in Impact was when Bobby Roode couldn't beat Kurt Angle to save his life. And then the next day on Impact, James Storm did it. And then Roode turned on him in his first title match, and Roode took the belt from him. Beer money. And Roode, that's his whole heel one started that way.
Yeah.
We've never had Kofi as a heel.
I don't want Kofi.
We did, but it didn't work. It was like 7.
Against who? Kofi's never been the heel.
When he first came out as the Jamaican guy, he was kind of like that heel that was being annoying. Yeah, it didn't work. So that's why he's been a face ever since.
I'd have
the New Day were heels.
Big E. Well, that's true. Okay, I'll give you that. Big E beating Lashley after Kofi couldn't, and Kofi, you can see it in Kofi's face every week. Oh man, we're friends, but he's got what I want. Mm-hmm. He's got what I've had. Something's got to give, and Xavier being that buffer in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh,
that'd be great.
That could be great. And especially, I don't want to have Big E sacrifice to Roman.
Now, we'll say, we can all guess on who we want and then who we think.
That's who you want.
That's who I want.
Who do you want?
Big E.
Who do you want?
I mean, Arnold literally stole my thunder.
The only one that would make sense that is the one I want is Big E. Well, I take it back. I haven't gotten over it. Well, the other one in New Orleans. I have not gotten over Nakamura not winning the title.
Yes.
I want Nakamura.
Kingsgate with the money. Boogs carrying the bank.
He's not.
Boogs in the bank.
Even with the cash-in, with the bloodline, I doubt he's taking it off of Roman.
No.
By surprise.
No.
I would like to see a straight-up one-on-one with Shinsuke and Lashley, but I don't think Shinsuke will take the belt off of Lashley either. And I would hate for him to be the guy that loses the Royal Rumble cash-in and the Money in the Bank cash-in.
Is Cesaro in this?
No,
unfortunately.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What's Cesaro doing?
Nothing.
A big box of nothing.
Wow.
Those are your 8. We all want what we want.
Who do you think?
Who do you think is getting it?
Randy Orton by way of Matt Riddle. And he'll
Orton and Riddle are both in this?
No. Riddle's in it.
doing it on behalf of Randy Orton.
No, Riddle had already got his entry first. He was doing the other one for Orton and lost. He was already in it.
Okay, then no.
But that's where you start the story. That Orton should have won it, but Riddle cost it to him. So Riddle owes Orton the briefcase. And you can start a little story there.
Yeah.
That's too confusing for
That's
wrestling
very
fans.
confusing
No,
for wrestling fans.
Yeah, but it's
that kind of
Raw.
fucked my whole theory up.
It's Raw.
that's too smart for Raw writers.
For Raw writers.
Yeah, no. That's
One of them
not,
had never
you know
watched
what?
wrestling before.
I hate
Yeah,
to say this
ever.
because he never got the fucking break because of goddamn COVID.
McIntyre.
They're gonna fucking give it to Drew, and we're gonna get more Drew Lashley.
Now, will there be a fucking fatigue if Drew wins it?
Or
Because we all wanted to
if
hear
it's
him.
Drew Lashley, yes.
Or is Drew high enough that you send his ass to SmackDown to stop Roman?
Ooh.
They haven't fought.
I actually
They fought on Raw a couple of times, but it was never.
I would like that, to be honest.
That would be
I would
cool.
like that. I think that the most likely to win is Drew. But I think it's like 35% is going to be Drew and like 34% is Big E. Like I think they're both the front runners. Everyone else is like something divided up like 5% this and that, right? So I can see WWE giving it to Drew, but I can also see them giving it to E. I'd rather them give it to E.
I'd rather give it to E too.
Because I know we talked a lot about like E going over to Raw and dealing with Kofi and this and that. No. I think E,
Oh my God!
I think E could actually take it off of Roman.
At Mania, not randomly. You need to make people pay money to watch fucking Big E take it from Roman. If you're gonna do the
Regardless, he could carry around that briefcase for however long you want. He could do it.
For all the baby faces that have won the briefcase, there's only 2 that have cashed in honorably. So it doesn't matter. If you want if Big E's having this run with still being a member of the New Day family, you want him to do it honorably.
Yeah.
You want him to announce it ahead of time to make the villain worry and to make him sweat and to beat the mini bosses, Roman's mini bosses. If you're picking him to be Roman, you want people to pay for that shit.
Yeah.
Medlin in the chat has Goldberg beating Lashley and then Nakamura cashing it in on Goldberg.
Goldberg is beating Nakamura. Nakamura cashes it in on Goldberg.
2 spears and a jackhammer.
Yeah, that's it.
That's gonna be a no for me, dog.
See, Goldberg will be tired, right? But Goldberg, the character, isn't tired from 2 spears and a jackhammer, right? So 2 spears and jackhammer, he's done. Cash in. He's still ready to go. He can dole out another spear and a jackhammer to fucking Shinsuke, skinny ass Nakamura. Boom, boom, boom. Call it a day. Pin me, pay me. Bye.
Asuka, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross from Raw, Liv Morgan, Selena Vega, Natty, and a mystery person since Carmella was in this match
Have
and
you
is
heard
now
the rumor who it's gonna be?
Eva Marie.
Sonya Deville.
Not Dewdrop?
No, the rumor is that Sonya Deville.
Oh, if it was Dewdrop. Oh my God!
I'm gonna say
Dewdrop. Who's the mystery?
No.
That's what we're talking about. Then.
Speaking on Dewdrop, dude, it's working.
Are they acknowledging her as Piper? I haven't watched Raw.
No, just Dewdrop.
But it's working.
I disagree.
She's gaining sympathy for the Dewdrop shit, but with Alexa saying like Dewdrop, whatever, and she's like, I like Dewdrop today. I like saying it, Dewdrop, whatever. And then Piper's going, like, she's getting.
You mean Eva?
No, Piper in the background going like, like trying to turn it into a positive. Piper's personality is coming out with these little promos where Eva's being the stock I'm beautiful heel, whatever.
And the I can't act wrestler.
Yeah, whatever. But Piper is, I don't know. Again, I've been torturing myself watching Raw lately.
Ay, papa.
I haven't been fast forwarding. I'm like, you know what? Let me try, and then I'll fast forward. I try, and then I eventually do fast forward. But this last week's episode of Alexa's Playhouse or whatever, was Eva Marie and Dewdrop. Dewdrop stole the fucking show, in my opinion. She has that personality that it's gonna cut through, and eventually, once she does turn on Eva or whatever, she's not just gonna be the muscle.
Oh,
Robert's probably right in the live chat.
Oh,
Becky, she's done being pregnant.
That pop tomorrow will be astronomical. That pop will be.
Or on Sunday.
Tomorrow, the first show back on live.
Okay. Are they
the company get more buys, more subscriptions with the anticipation of who could it be?
No.
Or will they get more subscriptions, more buys, more pay-per-view sales, knowing that it's Becky's return?
Hands down, knowing.
Okay.
So that means you have Becky showing up tomorrow.
If that's the truth, then yes. What I've already been told.
Pictures online, she's ripped.
She's jacked as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
She's more in shape now than she was before.
Man, she's got boobs. She's got mom boobs.
She fucking does. So,
Lala, baby.
But honestly, who I want to win it is Liv Morgan. Because storyline, she's got the best storyline going.
All right.
She's the Daniel Bryan right now. She's the underdog.
I haven't seen them all, but has she so far beaten every single person that's in the ladder match right now?
Yes.
Including Carmella. Yeah, on SmackDown.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
the build that would
law of reverse momentum.
Yeah. What?
Law of reverse momentum. If she's winning all these matches before,
you mean like Kofi beat everybody before?
So it would make sense that
a Daniel Bryan beat everybody before WrestleMania.
It would make sense that a SmackDown heel would win it, and their stories would live, and they carry that on SmackDown, and eventually, possibly, Liv takes the briefcase from whoever the heel is. Who do you want to win this? He said Liv. Who you got?
Let me review the cast of characters.
Asuka, Naomi, Bliss, Cross, Morgan,
what?
Vega, Natty, question mark.
I want to win Vega.
Vega!
Oh, yeah.
Where is that coming from?
Look at her.
She fits in the briefcase.
She fits in the briefcase.
Because the first four, right, that you said, they're all like, okay, cool. This is a little old hat. They've had their turn. Natty, Naomi, all that stuff, whatever. I don't think that they'll be able to do anything with them. Like
maybe Nikki, because I'm sorry.
I hate this stuff with Nikki.
I know you do, and I know I normally would.
But you have a kid.
No.
Oh,
fuck the kid. I'm not talking about that. Like fuck that. That's not a reason.
Okay.
The reason why I just genuinely like it. She is a breath of fresh air in that show because she's just like that segment with her and Riddle before the match was fucking funny as shit. Because Riddle was like, hey, and she's like, yeah, but remember, I'm not a superhero, so it's just like
I'm
she's not
almost
a superhero. I don't know, dude.
So
maybe it's just the dork in me that I'm just like, yeah.
The storyline of a superhero overcoming someone like Rhea.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Remember,
Rhea Charlotte shit is yeah. No mas.
So you want Vega?
Yeah, I think Vega has never gotten a 100% fair shake. I think
She
not a
started
lot of
wrestling when she got cut.
Not a lot of people are going to expect it, and I think that maybe that's how they got her back. Hey, we'll give you a title run. We'll have you win Money in the Bank. Just come on back. I know that you were critical of us, but you know what? We'll make it up to you, baby. Here you go.
You're a one-woman union.
Yeah, that'll shut her up. Yeah, that's what they'll do.
The AEW -1 in me wants to say, yeah, you brought her back and had her lose in less than 3 minutes on her first show back. Yeah, but that gained sympathy.
Yeah, gained sympathy. So
I'm for it.
I think it'd be. That's what I'm saying. Who I want, not who I
do
think.
You think who won?
Oh God, I don't know. Whoever the mystery one is, probably Becky.
If it's Becky,
yeah, Becky.
That's fine.
Yeah,
she never lost the belt.
Mm-hmm.
Finn Balor. You? What's
want?
It was kind of weird.
I want Morgan to win because this storyline that she's been in the last couple of weeks has gotten me invested in her as a character, as a person, which makes it so easy for a heel to beat her up backstage, take her position in there, and continue that story. I think the Morgan story right now is good enough that she doesn't need the briefcase to get a title shot.
True.
So it has to be somebody else on this list.
I love her music, by the way.
What?
Yeah.
What? the morbid death part of me wants to see what the fuck a Alexa Bliss briefcase will be painted like. What will be
but she's already
what-
won it. That doesn't mean Carmella's a 2-time whatever, but like
I don't see anyone on here that. I mean,
God, what if it's Natty?
is Asuka winning it again?
No.
I mean, I'm gonna time out this. We're not talking about this right now. You mentioned earlier the worst part of AEW is wrestling fans.
Yes.
The worst part of wrestling right now is wrestling fans.
Yeah.
You know, the DUI shit with the Uso kid. Everyone was bullying Naomi. Had her boofed off of Twitter.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit, dude.
Yeah, people suck. People suck.
I've done the public service announcements that people shouldn't have to kill themselves.
Yeah.
These assholes that bully this shit like this to Naomi need to be shot to the fucking sun.
Yeah.
That doesn't fly no more.
That's so shitty. Like people like
Online bullying should be treated right now the way the Capitol riot's going on. If you had something to do with it and you can trace it on, send their ass to jail.
literally terrorism.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
And bet wrestling fans will shut up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. I want Morgan to
You
win.
said like 5 minutes.
No, I want Morgan to win.
One of them to win.
I want Morgan to win. You know what?
Give me some
Who
more
do you think
liquor.
will win? I know you want Morgan to win, but who do you think will win?
Oh man, can I go crazy?
Come to that.
Can I go crazy?
Yes.
Asuka cashes in on Raquel Gonzalez.
Oh, legitimate. Then Asuka versus Saray for the fucking title. Flip the fucking table. Oh, so
Asuka
match of the week.
Asuka Io.
Match of the week pick.
Asuka
Oh,
Listen
Io.
to me.
yes.
Let's rewind. Match of the week pick.
Saray and Priscilla
Gigi.
Kelly.
Yeah.
Gigi Abogada.
Fucking yeah.
That Gigi. Oh,
First
my
of all,
God.
my God. Second of all,
Oh,
my
God.
God. That drop kick to the face.
Yeah.
That fucking
Gigi ate some shots,
that Northern
dude.
Lights. Oh, is that all the moves
Oh God.
and the wrestling moves.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh.
That "Come As You Are" riff from
Yeah.
Nirvana
Oh.
already.
My
Yeah,
God.
Raven's old theme song from WCW.
Gigi.
We're gonna have
Oh.
this conversation in 6 months. Who's the better emo kid? Darby in AEW, Gigi in NXT.
Yeah.
Gigi. Oh, already. Gigi.
Yeah, Gigi.
Oh God. Oh, Gigi.
Yeah.
God.
The
damn.
only reason I'm turned off is because I have my wife's sister named Gigi. It's like I can't do that. I can't. Because her laugh was like yuck, 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 yuck. That was her actual laugh. So every time I see Gigi now or hear that name, that's what I'm thinking
Just
of.
call
I
her
can't do.
Priscilla Kelly.
Yeah, there we go.
There
That's
you go.
anticipation for both ladder matches, men and women. Men.
Fuck it. Because they're both going to be in front of a live crowd, 10 them both.
It's Money in the Bank 10.
Tens.
And it's a real Money in the Bank match. Not like fucking last year where it was a Titan Tower.
That was
Like,
fun.
that
for what
It was fun.
That was fun, dude.
But I'm glad they're not
That's a
doing it
one-off.
again.
Yeah.
That's a
I'm
one-off.
glad they're going back to the regular
of course.
shit. Yeah.
People.
So this was supposed to happen on Raw in Dallas, but they moved it to the pay-per-view.
Oh, yes.
Raw tag team titles. Styles and Omos against Viking Raiders.
8. I would normally be at a 2. Because don't give a shit about tag team wrestling in WWE, which sucks because I like tag
Okay,
team
Styles
wrestling.
and Omos ain't a tag team.
Yeah.
I
But-
digress.
This Monday, Ivar versus AJ Styles. Fuck. That was a fucking. That's the one I told you about.
I need to go back and watch that.
I knew I told you about it. Amend my news.
Yes,
That
you
one.
did.
Ivar
Is
versus AJ
Ivor
Styles.
Ray Rowe?
No.
No,
it's-
Ivar
Never
is,
mind. I'm not watching.
Hanson.
Yeah, Henson.
Ray Rose.
Yeah, Ray Rowe fought almost.
Almost.
That was fine. That was fine.
Okay, Ivar and AJ, I'll give it a watch.
That was
I'll give it a watch.
Think about Ivar, what he can do.
Yeah.
Physically,
Mhm.
and then AJ can still fuck with it. He can still
Yeah.
hang, and it was a great fucking match. So that tag team match should be fun. Yeah, I'm for it.
Number.
8.
Number.
7.
He's talked me up to 7.
Okay.
They can still steal it from me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think
Styles is still winning it.
AJ retains.
I think I'm at a 7 just because a little bit of that Homer Ray Rowe
Yeah, that's fine.
shine. Like I probably would be at like a 5 if it wasn't for the fact it's like, oh hey, look, it's Ray.
Yeah,
You know.
that's fine.
I still
We're allowed to be homers.
Yeah, I still feel that way when I see him. Right? I see him. I see Ember. I see Brennan.
Jinder Mahal.
Ginger to an extent.
No
yeah.
homers.
No
We can only have
homers.
one.
The Usos.
So which one's going to be the homer?
What do you mean?
What?
Lost them with the Simpsons reference.
No, I fully understood it, but I thought you literally wanted me to pick a homer.
Don't.
So let's see how fast we can get through this one.
Okay.
Ripley Flair, Raw Women's Title, number.
As Mudman
9.
would say, whoa! First of all, Mudman wouldn't say whoa.
Yeah. 9.
Hey, fucking explain yourself.
I can. I'm at a.
10.
You know why?
Why?
Because
We've
they're.
seen it for the past 3 months in a row.
But I
Don't watch Raw.
have never seen it in person. That rivalry started at the COVID mania.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's gone.
And because Charlotte's in it,
You
they're
can't-
gonna give it time.
you can't
I'm at
shit
10.
on Drew and
I
then
have-
and then cheer
I
them for the
have
same reason.
I have a better justification than this one here.
And
Who's always
I
obsessed
get to
with
see
crowds.
Rhea as champ.
What say you?
Okay. I think that right now we're in the middle of an evolution of Charlotte.
Evolution.
Charlotte is changing slowly but surely.
Yeah, by next year she's gonna look like a fucking man. How many more surgeries does that woman need?
But she's still changing nonetheless, whether it's plastic surgery or whatever. I feel like she's evolving and she's becoming a little bit different. And I'm finding it kind of interesting, and I'm gaining interest with Charlotte because I'm noticing there's different things going on with her. I don't know if it's some of that's getting rubbed off on her from fucking Andre from Idolo, you know?
Oh,
Andre. Or like what? But like she's getting a little bit more swagger, she's getting a little more edge. She's trying to dress a little different, a little bit more sexy, you know?
I wonder
And
if she's probably getting that from Andrade.
She probably is, you know? So like yeah, so
A little spice in her life.
we're in the middle of something changing with her, but it's very slowly and it's subtle. And I fucking love me some Rhea. So yeah, throw Rhea and Charlotte together again. Why not?
I've seen white girls change after a bottle of Valentina, so I mean it's possible.
Yeah, in the fact that we've seen it before, whatever, this and that. I think that they're at that point where it's like we've wrestled so many times before that now we know what to do in the match. Yeah, I get it that sometimes we get wrestling fatigue when we watch it too many times, but I think we might be in that sweet spot where they may peak. Now, this is probably the peak, and if they start doing it again, it's going to start going back down, but I don't know. Again, I'm not at a 10, I'm at a 9.
Robert wants Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley at SummerSlam.
That's fine.
You can have that, Robert.
Yeah. No, I can have that too. I mean, after Ripley's done with Charlotte.
But whoever,
What's your number?
For what?
For
As
Charlotte.
Mudman would say, I am the -1.
Who's winning?
I don't give a fuck.
Rhea.
Yeah.
If Charlotte wins that belt,
What is that? That'll make her the 12-time champion.
woo!
She's gonna beat her father's record. You know that's what they're angling for. She's gonna beat her father's record. She's got
And I'd rather it be her than Cena.
You're just a hater. Also,
I'd rather it be her than Orton.
yes. Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Roman Reigns against Edge for the Universal title.
I'd rather it be her than Triple H.
No, I'd rather be Triple H.
Really?
Yeah.
Triple H being Flair's record?
Yeah.
The hell?
What kind of wrestling
I can't even never booked that for himself.
What kind of wrestling nerd or wrestling lover of old school wrestling? Triple H kisses the ground Ric Flair walks on. He respects him to like the umpteenth degree. Right. He tried his best to recreate the Four Horsemen.
Yeah.
If anyone is worthy, it's Triple H, dude.
Okay.
And I'm the last guy to put Triple H over for anything besides this shirt I'm wearing.
Very popular opinion. Evolution over Four Horsemen.
Oh, because you're under 40. So I mean, I get
exactly.
it. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna kill you for that. You see all this gray hair?
Yeah. Oh, buddy. But my hair,
you want to see some real gray hair?
Look, Oli, and then Barry Windham, and then that one time they put Lex Luger in there, and then Sting for a cup of coffee. No, Benoit's right here. That's where he got me. Right here. That's where he got me. Right here. My feet still haven't touched the ground. Nah, it's Four Horsemen, bro. It's Four Horsemen. I understand. It's okay. It's all right.
he Malenko in that one?
Yeah. Pillman?
Mongo's in there.
Mongo's.
Look at the ring! Look at the ring!
Luger's up there somewhere too.
So, like I was trying to say,
That's
Roman against Edge
Four
for the
horsewomen
Universal title.
I'm at an 8. I love Edge. I like this version of Roman, but I don't think Edge has taken it. And I don't expect Edge does. It'd be kind of weird. The match will probably be alright. So 8.
7, and
Roman's
that's
winning.
7, and that's because the story between Edge and the Usos brought me back around.
Okay.
I am still under the opinion that Edge flip-flopped from face to heel, and now he's somewhat face again-ish because he's going up against Roman. But at the same time, I'm with you.
Robert.
Roman's not dropping into Edge. No, we're not doing this now.
He's fighting Cena for the title at SummerSlam.
7
and winning,
and
and fighting The Rock at SummerSlam. And
WrestleMania.
Should have meant.
Yeah, The Rock at WrestleMania. Number.
I'm at a 10.
Dang.
A very quiet 10. Like
I know. No fanfare, no nothing.
No, it's like I said about NXT. This has been so good. 1, Roman Reigns has been so good. 2, the fact that they brought Edge in like just right at the perfect time because they didn't drag this rivalry out. It's there.
Rivalry.
It's been there, but it's kind of like
simmering.
Yeah, and then just over the past few weeks, it's boom. And I'm just like, because I remember when he came back last week, right?
I'm definitely buying that new shirt Edge is wearing.
What does it say? Iconoclast? Yeah. So whenever he first came back, I was like, ooh, guilty. I'm doing the Chris. I can see Edge. You know what I mean? Yeah. But then I thought about it more. Money in the Bank. They're gonna have a match. Fuck yeah, it's gonna be a good fucking match. What bad match has Edge had since he came back?
The one with Orton where they were at
where he hurt himself. The greatest match ever.
Yes, that one.
That was ugly.
That was a great fucking match. What are you guys talking about?
It
was overproduced.
Remember when it was?
And that was following the Mania match.
Yeah.
I thought the Mania match was overproduced. This one topped it.
The Mania one wasn't overproduced. The Mania match was too long.
Too long. I'll give you that.
I love the fact that the second one was overproduced.
They tried something different.
That was the point.
But a lot of it didn't work.
It worked for me.
Hey, if you're going to hurt yourself in that match, it didn't work. And Ed hurt himself in that match, so it didn't work.
I mean, injuries happen.
Yeah, talk to Walter and Becky.
Triple H tearing his quad.
We all agree that Reigns is winning.
Yeah.
Almost like you said, Ray.
Yeah,
like,
wait, how did he get
Kofi versus Lashley. First time ever in the WWE. 2 black guys main eventing for the world title.
Fuck yeah.
That's cool.
Numbers.
9.
7.
8.
Okay.
Who you got winning?
Lashley.
Lashley mops the floor with Kofi.
Oh.
Not Roman, not Brock Lesnar 6 seconds moppage,
but definitely the way he did Xavier.
Yeah.
Which was fine because Xavier looked like a badass getting his ass whooped.
Again, Kofi, low key, Kofi's job in this match is just to tire Lashley.
Yeah.
So that Biggie comes in and takes it.
Now,
yeah.
No, you don't watch Raw, but there was some dissension there between Lashley and
MVP.
There was.
Of course.
There was.
Yeah.
That's
he cost him the match.
He told the girls to leave. Which,
fucking Rick Rudette over there, the girl from the whole squad.
Yeah.
She was on
AEW the same night.
Yeah. Rick Rude 2.0.
Yeah.
Overall, that's it for Money in the Bank. Give me a number.
9. It's Money in the Bank. You got it. I got to see those MITV matches.
Yeah,
I have to see that.
9.
You're gonna be there. 9 if I was watching it at home. But you know what we do here.
We're gonna be there.
Yeah.
Wait, you're gonna be there?
Yep.
And SmackDown?
Yep.
Los dos?
Yep. Which is why I'm kind of pissed that I didn't go to Austin or Dallas for Fighter Fest.
Oh yeah, because you didn't get enough.
Yeah, I didn't get enough. Well, actual wrestling, like good wrestling.
Yeah.
The stuff I don't sleep
He's
through.
gonna be in Dallas for Raw somehow.
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay.
Oh hell no.
No. Now I will ask you this question: Do you think that Raw going live will fix it?
No. As a matter of fact, Raw in front of Dallas, they're gonna let Vince McMahon know, and they're gonna shit on everything they don't like. which is going to be, unfortunately, I hate to say it, about half of that show.
No, okay. Now,
But
listen to what I asked you.
they need to hear that.
Exactly. Listen to what I
WWE
asked
needs
you.
to hear
Will
that.
Raw in general going live have that rude awakening on Monday when everyone boos the fuck? Oh no. Abel said this perfectly. Doesn't boo Riker. Doesn't cheer Riker.
They cricket
Nothing. Yeah. They nothing Riker.
That's the part that's intriguing me the most.
If I doubt there's anybody here
right
listening
now
from Dallas. I doubt anybody, but if you fucking do nothing in Dallas for Riker. Please do nothing for Riker. Because if you boo him, hey, that's good heat, pal. And I'm a push to the fucking moon.
The
If
first
you cheer
thing,
him, I was right.
the first thing that always pops up in my head is the Royal Rumble documentary. We're not booking for one town, we're booking for the world.
Right.
Every time will be
But
nothing him.
If he gets enough reactions like that, I don't know. It's nothing's gonna change. Vince is stubborn as fuck. He's gonna want to do what he wants to do regardless. If he has to sugar the crowd audience in a 3-second delay, he's gonna.
Yeah, and it's not like this is gonna be the first time that crowds boo WWE's product.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been doing that shit for fucking 20 years.
And then I realized
Not booing.
I just realized that.
CM Punk.
Yeah.
CM Punk.
And you know what they're gonna do?
Yeah.
Instead of acknowledging it, this is Bizarro World. This is like Toronto.
This is the night after Mania.
Every
week.
Oh, they're really fired up.
Happy to be back in front of the crowd.
Universe
You never
is
know
so
what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
But I hope that the crowds let it be known that Raw sucks. Because Raw sucks.
I mean, you can hope.
You can, like I said, that's literally what I said.
Yeah.
I hope that they let it be known, because the good things about Raw have been the New Day, Bobby Lashley, and they're in the main event, Money in the Bank. But everything else, I mean, Riddle,
Riddle and Orton's been fucking good.
Yeah. Now that Orton's been gone for 3 weeks, Riddle's been fine. But he doesn't have that Riddle and Orton to him, you know?
Dynamic.
So, yeah.
So I don't have anything for Monday. So we're going to move on. NXT television on Tuesday. Oh, you missed this. Kushida and Bobby Fish against Diamond Mine, Roderick Strong, Tyler Rust.
Mm-hmm.
You saw NXT last week, didn't? That's Tuesday, right?
Tuesday, yeah.
Tell them what's going on with Diamond Mine and Bobby Fish.
Bobby Fish, he's straight up like beefing with
Roddy.
Mm-hmm. He's bitter, kind of like, what the fuck, vibe or whatever. But man, this is gonna be good. And their promo that they cut,
was it open business?
Yeah, was it in the ring or was backstage?
It was backstage. That's how I got Bobby Fish's attention.
Yeah, and I love and all I needed was that one promo from Diamond, and I got it. They separated themselves for what they were.
The leader, the trainer, the prospect.
Yes.
The next guy to fill in the leader's shoes.
So Malcolm Bivens is the mouthpiece.
Yeah. Perfect.
Of course.
Perfect.
Roddy's the fucking guy. The coach is what's his name?
Suzuki.
Yeah.
Hideo Suzuki.
Hideo Suzuki. Prospect is Tyler Rust. That's what I needed. I didn't want to know, Diamond Mine could be, No. This is what they are. And that's what the promo gave you. And then, Fish comes up, hey, what's going on? Yeah. And, I don't know why coming out.
Is this a swerve?
For him to join? Nah.
Nah.
They don't need him.
But does he need them?
Yes. Yeah, he definitely needs them. I hate to say it.
I hate to say it, too.
He's a genetic right now.
He's unique. He has a unique moveset, even unique from Kylo. You have to pay attention to it. It's slight, but he does have a unique moveset from
that's
Kylo.
What got him in WWE.
He has a distinct look. He has distinct delivery on promo.
Yeah.
But even then, it's always second to whoever he's with.
Yeah.
It's second to Cole. It's second to O'Reilly. Hell, even if it's in the tag team, it's second to fucking Strong.
Wait, so
Fish will not make it. Fish will not make it on his own.
Now that you're talking about it, I remember this particular segment, and I have something to say about that.
Go.
When what's his name? Kushida came into the ring to make the save, and he did the thing where he was gonna go and try to hit. You know how wrestlers do, I'm gonna hit you, but you escaped, so I just hit the rope, and that's it. The fucking trainer guy, the tall one, Suzuki, he didn't leave, so he had to fake I'm gonna hit you, okay, I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna hit you. And it's like, damn, Suzuki, man, way to fucking no sell, man. You're supposed to powder and get out of the ring, and he didn't fucking powder.
Oh, he's the badass.
I guess so.
He was that guy who just stands there at the
Yeah,
end. He
he's
knows
like,
to do something.
All right, fucking hit me, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't move
bluff.
fast enough, so you gotta hit me.
So did you see the main event?
I don't think I did.
Oh, no,
I remember that.
Now I know you didn't because
Okay.
that was the main event.
Oh, okay.
Number for the tag match.
I think I fell asleep.
I'm at a 7. I'm at a 7 because I'm not like all the way on there, but I'm very.
I'm a
intrigued.
curious 7. I asked a couple of episodes ago, where the hell's the Tyler Russ kid that I was liking? And now he's in Diamond Mine.
Yeah.
So there, and Roddy being his own leader could work.
Aesthetically, I wish they would just call him Tyler. Russ, I just don't think it's a good name.
It's a unique last name.
Of course, yeah, but there's so much negative that's like coordinate with
But
Russ.
he's a heel, so he could take that negativity and turn it into something else.
You're right.
I'm at an optimistic 7.
Mm-hmm.
And a part of me is thinking old school 4 Horsemen for some reason.
That's exactly what
Kushida's gonna go for the hot tag, and Bobby Fish is gonna be like, "Fuck you, motherfucker!" And the 3, and then there's a new 4 with those 4. For whatever reason, that's 5. What I'm getting. The mouthpiece, but he ain't gonna wrestle.
Yeah.
And again, if we're doing war games again, you need some 4 teams, and that's your 4-man team right there, Diamond Mine, with Fish.
Yeah. Okay.
If fucking,
but if Suzuki's gonna be a coach, he's not.
Suzuki's the trainer.
Yeah, whatever.
But he's not the heritage. He's not the lineage. Fish was doing it before Strong. So Fish is like the sensei that Strong's getting his shit from. And then they're passing it down to fucking to Rust and the trainer kid eventually, because you want to give the kid the rub too. We still don't know what a Hideo Suzuki is.
Yeah.
He's a guy who doesn't know how to fucking powder.
So far, yeah. Main event. You missed this. I think you missed this.
Okay.
Raquel Gonzalez against motherfucking Xia Li.
Yeah, I missed this.
Xia Li walked up to Raquel Gonzalez and was like, I want this.
Oh, she walked right past Dakota.
Yeah.
I did see that.
Dakota was like, what the fuck?
I think I was just in and out of consciousness trying to stay awake to watch it. I think that's what it was.
This is your future.
Yeah.
Working man. Yeah. No, that he's too tired to sleep.
Well, this too.
That's also my future.
Yeah.
It's
your present, bitch. Yeah. All that fucking salt and pepper on the chin, that's my future.
The paprika on top. Number, Xia Li, Raquel Gonzalez.
6.
8.
8.
It's going to be good. Xia Li, if Raquel ducks a little bit, she's going to be in the same Lieutenant Dan with ice cream fucking with Mercedes Martinez in the same fucking hospital room.
I just feel like a little bit of steam was let out of the bag when
You're still not over the Ember and
no. More on Xia, like the whole
she killed somebody.
And
that's you got to keep your head on the swivel when you're in a cockfight.
The chick that sits on the throne, and we were gonna get her, and then we didn't get
her. Mercedes died.
Yeah, but like I'm more interested as to what the hell is that's sitting over there. Right.
Well, once Mercedes responds, you'll get.
And then the dude, what's with the dude? Like I don't know.
Yeah, he was supposed to
with
fight.
Jake Atlas.
Yeah.
Did he?
And then,
Number.
Did it?
To whom? I said 8.
You said 8.
Yes.
I said 6.
8.
You said 8.
Who's winning?
Fucking Raquel.
Raquel's got to win.
I have a no contest.
Because
you cannot fuck over the momentum of Xia Li even in a loss. So something
you kind of already did.
No,
well, she could. I mean,
it
was an accident.
This might still be too soon. This is where the rift begins. He mentioned it. Xia Li said, "Fuck Dakota Kai," and went straight to Raquel. Mm-hmm. Dakota Kai is gonna get involved and cost a match, and then Raquel's gonna be like, "I didn't need your help. I had her." Mm-hmm. And this is where it starts. That way you protect Xia Li.
So that way Dakota can be a double Janetti.
Yep.
Yeah. A 2-time Janetti.
We're almost done, guys. I promise. Fighter Fest Night 2 in Dallas. Also, 2 days after Raw.
You're not gonna ask about Karrion Kross and fucking choking out Samoa Joe at the end of the night?
Okay, Karrion Kross choked out Samoa Joe at the end of the night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
AW mark. Come on, whatever.
It's not the AW mark. You know why? I was asleep. That fucking match with Gargano, dude.
It's a good match. It's a good fucking match.
LOL, Karrion Kross is overproduced.
What did you? Yeah.
Yeah,
He
it's
doesn't
already,
belong
it's
in
already,
NXT.
it's
Exactly.
it's already bored
Exactly.
me out.
Yeah.
So he's dropping it to Joe, I guess.
Yeah. Joe versus because he planted the
Wait,
seed.
I thought Joe wasn't supposed to wrestle.
But Karrion Kross,
He
after the
provoked him.
match, just choked Samoa
Yeah.
Joe out.
He provoked him
He provoked him. So
But
now
that doesn't mean he gets a match. That means he can just cold clock him, right?
earlier in the
knocked out.
match. Earlier in the night, which you definitely didn't see, Snorlax, was that Adam Cole called out Samoa Joe. So you get at TakeOver Brooklyn SummerSlam 7, August TakeOver,
It's in Vegas.
whatever.
Vegas, Brooklyn.
Samoa Joe versus Adam Cole, baby, for the NXT title. Book it.
Okay.
Shit.
And do we get a tournament that ends with Joe versus Cole?
What tournament?
What tournament?
No tournament.
Tournament? What are you talking about, Robert?
Okay, we're gonna talk about the tournament. I'm gonna rewind for like 30
What
seconds.
tournament are you talking
There's
Well, there's the up and comers tournament.
there's already a guy
prospect
that
tournament?
ain't gonna be there that long.
about? The Asian guy?
Duke Hudson, the guy that does the pose and the thumbs up like this, the
Yeah.
Australian guy, the 6'7".
Yeah,
Yeah,
the one
yeah.
that fought the Asian
If
guy.
Yeah.
if there's
I think it twitched a little when he
if-
came out and winked at me.
yeah,
Yeah.
if there,
He
if
needs to put pants on.
we
or I'll take mine off.
One of the two.
Karrion Kross is an overproduced character that Vince would probably be in love with
And
if he
destroy.
and destroy. Duke Hudson, if you watch that match carefully against
Jiro.
Jiren,
Yeah.
Or Kieran?
he did the typical 80s big wrestler guy. He rarely left his feet. He rarely got knocked off his feet. He didn't do a lot. He didn't, for a guy his size, he didn't do the flippy shit that Hernandez does, which makes him awesome. But you see a guy like Hernandez, you don't expect him to do stuff like that. If you're Vince McMahon, you don't want to see your big men do stuff like that. That guy already is ready for the main roster because that's the kind of guy Vince likes. So even if he doesn't win this tournament, expect him jobbing out on Raw in the next 6 months and eventually do something with him. They did the same thing when they brought up the one half of the Mighty Don't Kill on that Brendan Vick guy, the Vert guy. Vert had a look, the kind of look that Vince McMahon could like shape. If he did a little bit here and a little bit there, it'll be exactly what Vince wants. And from like the first 2 minutes of watching Hudson in the ring, I'm like, Vince is going to want that guy.
Okay.
If he's watching that program, he's going to want that guy.
Okay. I kind
I
of liked him.
liked him too. Dynamite. Rematch. Orange Cassidy against the Blade. Number
0.
5.
7. It's Orange.
Yeah.
I've got Orange winning. Blade won last time.
Yeah.
Orange, maybe? I don't know. I don't care. Doesn't matter who wins.
The
this.
5 labors of Jericho. Chris Jericho against Shawn Spears.
The 5 labors?
Yes,
Yeah.
he has to beat
He has
all
to beat
5
all
members
5
of
of-
Pinnacle in order for him to fight MJF.
Oh.
This
But
is the first
MJF
one.
didn't specify that he has to fight him that night. He just to fight to be able to fight him.
Beat them all. Yeah.
He's got to defeat his 7 evil exes.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yes.
So he's gonna.
Milking
so
eggs,
we're gonna
bitch.
see. We're gonna see Jericho and Tully eventually, right?
Sure.
in like a wheelchair
Yeah.
powerball murder ball match. or
Right,
whatever.
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Number Jericho Spears.
5. Jericho's winning.
Tired
obviously.
of Jericho or just don't like Spears? Why is
Neither-
why are y'all
neither.
5s?
Yeah, neither.
Because
Or is
it's
this the
obvious-
first match?
Yeah,
that-
No,
of
I
course,
mean, if
yeah.
that's the stipulation, you got to
You
beat
know
all
he's
5
gonna
of
get
them.
to them. Yeah, yeah.
Then, of course,
It's a
he's
terrible
gonna win.
stipulation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Texas Deathmatch Part 2. Moxley against Lance Archer for the IWGP US strap.
What's a Texas death match?
It's a death match.
Is it the
In
one
Texas.
where the explosion's going to happen again?
No.
Oh, what was that?
That was a barbed wire death match.
It was a death match.
Exploding death match.
So
They
this
had
is-
exploding in the title, so you expected at least something.
yeah.
Which you got in the beginning. You just didn't get it at the end.
The pyro.
They should have just called this like a Texas Street Fight or something.
Yeah. this is-
Who is it again? It's
Moxley and Archer.
Man, I'd be at like a 8 or a 9, but it's Moxley, so I'm at a 5.
I'm at a 6, but because of Lance Archer, I like Moxley.
Oh wow.
I'm not a big Archer guy.
I'm the other way around.
I'm at a 4.
Okay, why?
Because
He doesn't like either of them.
no, because the death match that we got in AEW was exactly like the death match they had in New Japan. So I have the impression that this death match is going to be exactly like the other two, which means I really don't need to watch this. So I'm at a 4. Moxley's winning it.
Okay.
You know, by now, both Moxley and Cody both have kids, and they're still on the show every week. So they're not going to get written off to be parents. They're not going to get written off to be parents. They're gonna have 8 kids. They're still going to be on there every week.
Yeah.
So fuck between the two. Yeah. So yeah, fuck it. Moxley's winning it. He's not. I'm 99% sure that there's no way that a New Japan title change is going to happen on AEW programming.
That's a good point too. Yeah.
Moxley is not dropping the belt in front of anybody other than Japanese people in Japan.
Okay.
Dunzo.
Fair.
Main event. Britt Baker, Nyla Rose. Women's title.
7. And that's only because I like Britt so much.
7, and that's only because I like Britt so much.
God damn it, Arnold.
9, because number 1, y'all are sleeping on Nyla.
No, we're not.
And number
I like Nyla,
but she was the first women's champion. Where the fuck is everybody else at?
That's the other point, trying to steal my thunder. The second part is Baker's last promo acknowledging that Nyla's beaten her twice already and that she's the underdog in this match. This is probably the match that's going to officially turn her babyface against Nyla and Screaming Vicky.
Yeah.
So I'm at a 9 for this, especially in front of, again, you talked about how much you think or hope Dallas crowd shit on Raw. That Dallas crowd is going to be on fire for most of Dynamite. And if there is doubts, there'll be no doubts about where Britt Baker stands in the eyes of fans in Dallas.
She wasn't on this week.
I'm at a 9.
She wasn't on this week at Fighter Fest at all, right?
Who?
Britt.
She cut the promo in the ring.
It was in the ring? I thought
it was
in the back.
No, that was Nyla and Vicky were in the back watching Britt on the television. Britt cut a fucking master promo.
You know what? It was the week before that she cut the money about the Saudi Arabia blood money.
That was
such a good fucking promo. She straight up fucking shit on WWE
and Tony Khan. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah. So I'm at a 9, and I've got Britt winning.
Cool.
It's fine.
Oh, Britt.
Britt.
I think that's a show.
You know what? Nyla's winning this.
What?
Britt doesn't need the title. She's a babyface. She could chase.
No, Britt needs the title because she needs to elevate that women's division with the title.
Okay.
There has been, for the most part, a consistency about their champions. That they hold their belts at least 6 to 9 months. Britt Baker just got it. Britt Baker just got it. She ain't losing anytime soon.
Okay.
Yeah, remember AEW is the new old school, that's what they used to do. Long title runs. Long, surprised AEW doesn't have the fucking over the top rope disqualification.
And no mats outside the ring.
Yeah.
On the floor. Any memories about the late Paul Orndorff?
No, I can't say that. Yeah.
I remember the videos of him like in the mirror, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Wonderful.
For whatever reason,
I don't have
Orndorff in WWF didn't click for me. It was Orndorff in WCW.
Yeah. When I think Paul Orndorff, I think of Mr. Wonderful in WCW.
Yeah.
I think I remember some sort of like, not a promo, but remember how like the ring was over here, but in WWF they would stand over here to do the fucking live interviews in the crowd
with the background.
I remember that there was one with him where he's like doing bench presses. Like they took out a bench press and he's like, oh, he's going to do the most bench presses or whatever. And like he did it. And people were like going insane because he did a bench press. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. But like that's the only real memory I have of him.
I think, and to be morbid, the more sad one will be Terry Funk.
He's not in good shape either.
Well, because Orndorff wasn't, and then they posted a picture of him. Oh, I'm out, I'm fine, and then a week later he dies.
Yeah.
So same thing with the Patriot, Del Wilkes. He was just fine. I see him on like YouTube videos.
He had a massive
Facebook videos every week
with a massive heart attack. You can be. My dad was dancing before he had a massive heart attack and died.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, they don't fucking warn you.
Yeah.
They just like that.
Yeah.
But now with Orndorff, I'm not sure. I know he had complications and shit, and with Funk, dementia's a bitch. But both my my wife's grandparents had that and passed from that. It sucks.
Robert Medley says Orndorff versus Piper was my first WWF live show at the Summit.
My God.
Now it's a church.
Yeah.
Where have you been, reffing?
I'm not ref.
Ring announcing.
There you go.
Have you done anything lately?
Well, this weekend is DCW and UPW on the same fucking night.
Oh, which one you picking?
Saturday the 17th, I will be at UPW in Santa Fe, Texas, doing the ring announcer duties there. And DCW will be out in Brookshire, Texas. I will not be the ring announcer there. I'm not sure who will be taking my stead. But somehow that worked out where both promotions happened to be booked on the same night. So that kind of put several people in a pickle, me and but if you
know how much you like pickles,
if you're closer to Katy, head out to Brookshire and go to DCW. If you're closer to the south side, go on out to Santa Fe and see me over at UPW for ring announcing. So yeah.
One last bit of news.
Yep.
I humbly have to apologize.
Oh, Robert says that same night was Hogan versus Funk.
Nice. Flash Funk?
No.
Because the last time we recorded, it was just a nucleus of a thought. I didn't think it would be anywhere near fruition. You and Porsche last week went to ROW.
Oh, right.
What was that experience like? Did they do anything?
Night?
Did they do anything for Jonesy?
Oh,
No.
yeah.
Ladies' night was the weekend immediately, and then the next weekend, which was last weekend, they had a regular show. So Charmel got into the ring. Okay, so we found this out the same day. So that same Saturday that they had the ROW show, just so happened to be the Saturday that they were actually having the funeral for Adrian earlier that day. So there were some folks that went from funeral to the show. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, Charmel got into the ring at the beginning of the show and like said a few words and just expressed how sad she is and how much Adrian meant to ROW and all that. And then they did a 10 bell salute.
Good.
Exactly.
That's good.
Put up his picture and stuff. So yeah.
That's good.
And then after all the fucking waterworks, then it's like, okay, well, let's get to the show. And man, it was weird, but like good, I guess. Like it was strange that like I was there and I was there with Porsche, which, I obviously know her. I recognize Charmel. I recognize Kevin. Everybody recognizes Booker. And then like all the normal people that we would see that would be there, they were like either gone or wow, you aged,
Oh,
and it's like, God, it's been so long, and it was weird because it's like
because you hadn't been there.
Because I hadn't been there maybe like, I don't know, 3-4 years, something like that, right? And it was cool seeing that no matter how much changes, some things stay the same, right? So
that's pro wrestling.
Did you see a young Abel and Chris there? If you get my drift, like another generation of Marks.
Oh, yeah. Actually, there was this one dude that I happened to sit next to that was like, he was like trying to talk to me, I guess, because he didn't recognize me, and he was like, "Oh, well, I come here every fucking month or whatever," and he was like trying to be like, "Hey, we got to make sure that we get loud, and I sometimes have to pump with the crowd, and I got to start chants and this and that."
So
and I'm like,
Chris.
yeah, and I'm like. They're there.
Yeah.
They're there. I was like, okay, cool, whatever.
Save your energy for when you're older.
Yeah. And I was like, all right, cool. But it wasn't that big of a house that night. Like it wasn't that big of a crowd. But it was cool, man. It was cool seeing some of the wrestlers that's like oh shit, you're still here, you know. And then it was also cool seeing like, hey, who the fuck's this guy? Oh, this guy's kind of cool. Oh, you're that. And then them young kids that barely started when we started coming, now they're main eventers. Oh shit, cool, you know. So
that's the way it's supposed to be.
yeah. So it was quite the experience, you know. So it was a little bit of a trip down memory lane, a little bit of nostalgia, a little bit like, fuck, time is passing me by, and a little bit like, why have I not been coming back? You know? So
was it enough to motivate you to go back? Or was all of that was just nostalgia from Jonesy?
I think so. I think I want to make an effort to maybe go back again. But of course, it all depends on like the scheduling and when am I ring announcing and not ring announcing? When am I working at the club or not working at the club? Do I have other shit I gotta do? Because you know sometimes it's just a fucking scheduling thing, you know. But I wouldn't mind going back out if you want to go back out and you're like, hey, next month go. I'll be down. You know, provided that you know the schedule works out. But yeah,
got you. Sounds good. That sounds like that's a show. Anything else?
I think that's it, man.
Our next episode, unless something changes, will be in August. Our preview for SummerSlam.
Really? Okay. I just figured it would be next Thursday.
Well, you want to preview Fight for the Fallen from AEW?
I thought Fight for the Fallen is next Wednesday.
Yeah, it's next Wednesday.
Yeah, so
this Wednesday.
Money in the Bank and Fighter Fest. So we preview today.
Well, we review Fighter Fest Night 2.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we preview Fight for the Fallen. If you got, but see, here's the thing.
Because I've
known you long enough. You.
I'm very inconsistent.
Yeah. You're like a broken clock. You only come twice a day.
Yeah.
You only write twice a day.
Sometimes.
So, like, I'm assuming we got you tonight. So I'm assuming you're not going to be around for the next month or so.
I should.
And then Hector, like, he's like somewhere in Japan, like gone, like lost.
He's in the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, he's somewhere. He's in the 616 timeline now.
I hope he's alive.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
He was on flight 828.
Something. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that it's SummerSlam. But if you feel that you can escape Boss Woman for a couple hours next week.
No, yeah, like I said last time, we've had the conversation, and as long as I say hey and do what the fuck I gotta do at home.
Yeah.
I mean, tonight was only I'm supposed to be home already. I got work in the morning. I'm already fucking way past my schedule.
Oh yeah,
right
he's got to work in the morning.
That's why you purposely didn't update your phone. That's why I purposely put extra whiskey in his drink and gave him the stronger beer. Yeah. So you
dragging ass tomorrow.
Have to deal with him tomorrow.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And with that,
adios, my friends. Keep it classy.
Oh wait, that was just a chat. All right, I didn't fuck home because I.